Good morning students. We were doing chapter 6 of part B citizenship, and previous lecture beta we have done the meaning of citizenship and how citizenship can be acquired and how citizenship can be lost. Today we are going to do different kinds of citizenship. So first kind of citizenship is natural citizenship and second is naturalized citizenship. So first of all we are going to do natural citizenship. A natural citizen is one who is the citizen of any state by birth. Yani the person has born in any country and by birth he is having the citizenship of that country. I am born in India, so I have the citizenship of India by birth. Okay, this is natural citizenship. Okay, and in this case, in case of natural citizenship, all citizen will enjoy civic rights, political rights and economic rights of that particular country. Okay, second is naturalized citizenship. Naturalized citizenship में क्या होता है बेटा? A naturalized citizen is an alien who has acquired the citizenship of any other country after fulfilling certain conditions. Okay, so these are the two kinds of citizenship. Now we are doing acquisition of citizenship. Acquisition of citizenship. So beta, acquisition of citizenship, in this first of all we are going to do how natural citizenship can be acquired. Beta, in natural, first of all we have read now what is natural citizenship. If a person is born in the country by birth, he is having the citizenship of that country, it is natural citizenship. So in this beta, in this type of citizenship there are two practices which are observed in the acquisition of natural citizenship. First is just sanguineous. Just sanguineous means blood relationship, and second is jus soli. Yani place of birth. Don't forget, first jus sanguineous and second jus soli. So first of all we are doing jus sanguineous, yani blood relationship. In this type of citizenship, a child is determined by the nationality to which his parents belong to, irrespective of the place of birth. Okay, suppose in Kenya, one Indian couple has given birth to a child. Then according to jus sanguineous law of India, that child is having citizenship of India. Yani he is having blood relations with the citizen of India. That's why he is having citizenship of India, irrespective of the place of birth. ऐसे सपोज अगर कोई कपल हैं यूएस में रह रहे हैं and there they are giving birth to a child, Indian couple has given birth to a child, then that child will have citizenship of India by birth, yani according to the rule of jus sanguineous, blood relationship. Okay, so many countries are following this rule. For example, this rule is followed in Switzerland, France, Austria, Italy, Rome, Germany, USA, Britain. Many countries are following this jus sanguineous rule. Okay, second is jus soli, yani place of birth. In this, a child acquires the citizenship of a state in which he is born. Under this rule, suppose कि American citizens child is born in Great Britain, then that child will have citizenship of Britain according to the rule of jus soli. चाहे उसके पेरेंट्स की जो नेशनलिटी है, सिटीजनशिप है, वो किसी भी कंट्री से बिलोंग करते हो, बट अकॉर्डिंग टू रूल ऑफ जस सोली दैट चाइल्ड विल बिकम द सिटीजन ऑफ ग्रेट ब्रिटेन. इवन कि बेटा ग्रेट ब्रिटेन में तो क्या होता है कि सपोज कि इफ़ द चाइल्ड इज बॉर्न इन अ शिप, ओके, एंड दैट शिप इज कैरिंग द फ्लैग ऑफ ग्रेट ब्रिटेन, then also that child will have citizenship of Great Britain according to the rule of jus soli, yani place of birth. Okay, so this was jus soli, yani place of birth. Okay, next is beta double citizenship. So different countries follow different practices, and this practices is not the same everywhere. It is different in different countries. Time limit is different, rules are different for giving citizenship to any country. In Britain and in USA beta, in both the countries, jus sanguinis and jus soli, both type of citizenship, both ways of citizenships are followed. ठीक है. If any Great Britain citizens are giving birth to a child in USA, then according to Great Britain rule, यानी just sanguine rule, that child will become the citizen of Great Britain. According to rule of USA, just solely rule, because the child is born on the you can say on USA land, then that child will have USA citizenship also. ओके, सो सेम इज़ विद अमेरिकन कपल की. सपोज अगर वो ग्रेट ब्रिटेन में है तो ग्रेट ब्रिटेन के रूल के अकॉर्डिंग क्या हो जाएगा बेटा, जस्ट सोली के अकॉर्डिंग द चाइल्ड विल बी द सिटीजन ऑफ ग्रेट ब्रिटेन, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू रूल ऑफ जस्ट सैंग्विनीज the child will be having the citizenship of USA also. Okay, so this is called double citizenship. ठीक है. This rule is followed in Argentina also बेटा. अर्जेंटीना में भी यही दोनों रूल्स फॉलो होते हैं. Some states like Argentina follow the principle of jus soli and claims the citizen of the foreigners born in their territory as their own citizen. Suppose कि one Indian couple is living in the Argentina, there they are giving birth. So according to the rule of jus soli, that child will have the citizenship of Argentina also. Okay, same rule is followed in Switzerland, Italy. Okay, all these countries are following the rule of jus sanguinis. Okay, so यानी कि if their children are born outside the country, jus sanguinis, तो they are having the citizenship of Switzerland, Italy or Sweden, to whichever country they belong to. Okay, so ये था आपका how natural citizenship can be acquired. Now second type of citizenship was naturalized citizenship. यानी if an alien has completed some certain conditions of any country, then he is able to acquire the citizenship of that particular country, is known as naturalized citizenship. Okay, so it is a process by which foreigners acquire the citizenship of any country where they want to settle down permanently. Suppose if I want to settle down in America permanently, then I have to follow certain conditions which are fixed by the USA. Then I will be able to become citizen of USA and I will get the citizenship of USA. Okay, and so how this naturalized citizenship can be acquired? There are many ways to acquire naturalized citizenship. First is to scholars. In certain country this rule is followed कि if some scholar is there, यानी very intelligent child है ना, so then they are giving citizenship to that scholar. Okay, next is long residence. In this earlier we have discussed if a person is fulfilling the time limit of living in a particular country, 5 years, 10 years, whatever is the time limit of that country, then that person will become the citizen of that country. Next, marriage. If a English woman is doing marriage to a German person, then according to the marriage rules of Germany, that English woman will acquire the citizenship of Germany. So marriage is also a way to get the citizenship of any country. Next is adoption. If a German couple is adopting the child of Britain, then that child will acquire the citizenship of Germany. Okay, so adoption is also another way to acquire the citizenship of any country. Next is government services. If a person has got the government job in any other country, then that person will acquire the citizenship of that country. In some countries this rule is followed. Next is property. If a person is purchasing some property in any other country, so it depends upon the country whether it has made this rule or not. it is following that rule or not. So property, purchasing of property also gives the citizenship of any country. And last is conquests. Conquest, suppose कि one territory, one state is attacking on another country and it is defeating that country in the war, then automatically what will happen, the country which is defeated in the war, all citizens of that country will acquire the citizen of other country which has won the war. So conquests, yani if one country is conquesting other country, then that country which has lost the war, its all citizens will get the citizenship of other country. So all these are the way to get naturalized citizenship. Goodbye.